Hello everyone, welcome to the Abolition of Want. Is homeownership greedy? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Across all of human history, homeownership for the working class has been an anomaly. During feudalism, local lords possessed the lands, and the homes peasants lived in. This system kept order and safety of the community. Though lords owned the land and home, they also had a critical responsibility to keep the land protected and people fed. Part of feudal dues would help with the protection of the community and welfare. Peasants worked half the year in harvest, and their needs were met. All this to say, this is not far off from the world we live in now. Homeownership didn't rise until the birth of the merchant class/middle class, but more specific to modern society, homeownership did not become standard until the government-backed home loan. Home ownership before the 1900s was a luxury and a sign of high class. About 50% of people were owners, and pre-1800s it was extremely less. Home mortgages are seen to be one of the reasons for a rise in quality of life, with ownership building wealth that could be passed down instead of rising to the top, and giving the working class more negotiation as they could have money to rely on if needing to strike or make personal choices. Common home ownership gives more autonomy to the common. More autonomy is freedom, but at what cost? In a former market where homes could be reasonably afforded to a commoner, today a peasant, we will say, cannot. And for the middle class that can, they gain zero autonomy. When their mortgage payment is half of their monthly salary, and the interest over time ends up being almost the same as the house, what are they working for? They have no freedom, as if they stop working or wish to protest something that affects their livelihood, they may very well lose the home they have been paying for years. Now, is this greedy? Maybe. How will they acquire the money when times get tough? The quote, "poor people are greedy," is very true. When you are tens of dollars away from losing your livelihood, you don't partake in charitable acts. There is no helping the community. In general, there is only survival. On top of all of this, you truly don't even own your own home. What happens if you stop paying property tax? This is one-to-one a feudal due. It goes to your government to keep you protected and provide service, just as local lords did. The greed to have the term homeowner has left people working double that of peasants, having half the free time, having the system raise their children while the family works to pay the variety of new feudal dues. Is owning a home greedy? Maybe not. But the potential to become greedy is heightened when you have all of your previous equity to lose. I've seen it happen to families with the exact case above, and if they were to live a bit below their means in home ownership, or rented at the cost of status, maybe they wouldn't have to have been forced to make a choice. Thank you everyone for watching. Let me know down below if I'm off in space, or if this is a reasonable observation.